Okay, our pick of the week is gold, the XAUUSD spot gold market. As you can see right here on your MT5 platform, we have an interesting setup. I'm going to show you this setup, and then I'm going to show you a different setup where maybe we can get long some retracement levels, but we're starting to see a case for potentially taking a short here in the XAUUSD. Now, from a macro perspective, I don't want to be caught short with a big position. The overwhelming trend is bullish, sentiment is bullish in this market, and the wrong kind of news item could really send gold to the moon right up to its key level. But we have to respect some of our technicals. And right here, we've got the 920 EMA crossover. You can see the 9 is coming down and it's crossing over the 20. Now, if in fact this does develop in the next 24 hours or so, that is a strong signal that we may be in for a bit of bearish extension potentially towards later in the week. Now, there's a couple of big events that we have to understand are going to really influence gold. Number one is your FOMC meeting, FOMC Live. That's going to be right around 2 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. And then you're also going to have that NFP, that US NFP number coming out Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. So there's a lot going on in the market this week, tremendous amount of market drivers, and a lot of them are going to impact gold. So if you're going to be trading gold, be very, very careful on Wednesday. Be very, very careful on Friday. We'll have all the coverage for you with FOMC Live and NFP Live. So first thing I wanted to cover here was the 920 crossover. The 9 EMA is crossing over the 20 on the daily. Typically, that's a relatively strong indication that the next 48 to 72 hours may be bearish or at least static. We're going to be watching that relatively closely on the daily time frame there on our MT5 platform. Now over to TradingView. Now this is sort of a basic analysis that I've been dishing out every day. And I really want everybody to understand that the long-term technical levels are very important. Now, I know we all want to trade intraday and we want to do things on real short time frames to keep our risk low. And I completely understand that, but we need to understand what's happening in gold from 10,000 feet. So a lot of times to get clarity on a market, what I like to do is back off of the time frame. It's easy to get lost in a 1-minute chart. It's a heck of a lot tougher to get lost on a monthly chart. So what do we have on the monthly right here? We have a bullish pennant. This is something I pointed out almost every day on our live streams. This is a bullish pennant. This is a nice run, really beginning back in January. Nice big rally up to about 3,500. Just a shade over 3,500 is our key level. And then you saw the pullback, and then we had an inside month. We just peaked just above last month's high before coming back down into the body of that candle, into the body of that doji. And the same thing's happening right now in July. Now, remember, August trade starts Friday with NFP. So we've got to be aware that, yeah, we could be in for a move. What is our bias? I'm still bullish. Gold. I think with the right market driver, you could see gold absolutely explode up over 3,500. I think that's very possible. But for right now, we have to respect the flat trajectory in the gold market. So, Shane, how would you trade it? Well, I would have to be patient with gold. Right now, I'm not in any hurry to rush in. I do like this bullish pennant, though. Typically, that's going to be a bullish market driver, but I'm going to go ahead and take my analysis back just a few months there. Let's go back to probably November of 2024, right after the election, potentially. And you can see my pullback zone is going to be right around there, that 3,139, maybe 3,150. I think that's an absolute fantastic zone, and you can see what will have to happen is you're going to have to get a retracement from current levels back down to our 38%. So I'm interested in buying. From down here. I would even potentially play a breakout over 3,500, but I'm not really interested in buying right now. And the reason why, the market is slow, the market is flat. So there you have it. There's our pick of the week for gold. On the short term, when we look at our daily chart, the 9 is crossing under the 20. That's potentially a short market driver there. It's going to be a short type of a position trade. I'll cover that on the live stream as it develops with our coded 920 EMA strategy we like to do on TradingView. And then also, we're going to be watching this level down here relatively closely. Bullish bias, price is in absolute equilibrium right now. This market has to move before we trade it. Okay, everybody, that's the pick of the week with gold. Remember, if you want to link up your TradingView and your MT5 platform, check out Pine Connector. We've got a brand new video out on Pine Connector on our Switch Markets YouTube channel. Be sure to check that video out. And what we're looking at right now is pretty serious business with gold. I'm ecstatic. I think it's going to be a great week to trade. FOMC Wednesday, NFP Friday. Those are two key events. They will move the gold market. All right, everybody, that's it for right now. That's the pick of the week. Trade well, and we'll talk soon. See ya.